Bonjour, comment ça va?
Bonjour, ça va bien.
I am very nervous, but I'm so excited to have you here,
Don't
Guillaume,
be nervous,
Chris,
we're so
and
happy.
Margot. Oh, so nice to see you.
¡Oye! ¡Oye! Quita tus manos de mi árbol, derramas mi dinero.
I want to start a question with, have you ever think about pulling up a heist?
Have we ever thought about pulling?
Yeah, after starting this, the series.
No.
Too much can go wrong.
No.
Too much can.
No.
I'm a very nervous individual.
Me too.
It
I'm
gives
a
me
chicken.
anxiety.
And also, I just couldn't even steal one thing.
I steal some candy younger as a kid.
I did one thing when I was a little boy. It's very intricate, but there was a toy that I wanted. It was a game,
Okay.
and it was at the Eaton Center on the 7th floor where the toy department was, and we didn't have the. It was me and my two friends. We didn't have the money to buy it, but we took money from our older brothers from where we knew they kept their money. We went to the store.
That's still Heights, right?
Listen. We bought the game. Then we went across the street to Burger King, opened the box, took all of the pieces of the game out, put them in a backpack, filled the box with ketchup and napkins, closed it, and went back and returned it, got the money, and put it back in our brother's
Oh, wow.
drawers, and we ended up.
It can be a new series.
Wow.
That's very scheme,
It was very intricate, and I'm so sorry that I came up with the plan.
You
Yes,
came
well,
up
that
with a
sounds
plan.
that sounds a little too close to home.
And it's all the time we had today.
Si no extraigo la miel de mis árboles, quebraré.
La asociación se llevará su miel de cualquier forma.
¿Puedes prestarnos algo de dinero?
Créeme que lo haría. Si pudiera, de verdad, tengo asuntos con gente más aterradora que tú.
Margot, I really wanted to ask you, as an actress that you have done so many characters, and I really loved your job, by the way.
Thank you.
Getting to act right now in French, how is that?
I spoke one sentence. This one telling me exactly how to say it.
But I will say that Guillaume had the challenge of doing his first English-speaking project on this scale and speaking English and doing such a tremendous job. You want to talk a little bit about your experience doing that?
Well, I'm a French Canadian, so I'm a Quebecois, so my first language is
It's
French.
French.
And I can speak English, but with a script, I was okay. But when those two go improv at the end of the take, I was like, oh, what I'm saying.
Not at all. He was in like that. He was fantastic. And I know a lot of the French Canadian and French world knows Guillaume because he's such a prolific actor. But for the people that don't know him, I'm excited for them to get to see him for the first time because he is so good, so talented,
Thank you.
so such the soul of the show. It wouldn't have worked without any of the three of us. And we're so lucky that we got each other.
La asociación piensa que no valemos nada. Que somos invisibles.
¿Por qué no te largas, gordito?
¿Qué mejor que un hombre invisible para robar $1,000,000?
What do you think it makes this team work? Not you as an actors, but the team that we're seeing do the heist. What do you think what characteristics do you think it makes it work?
Ruth, Remy, and Mike.
Yeah. Chemistry.
Yeah,
Chemistry.
Yeah.
Did you work on before starting to shoot together, or you just got
Oh,
there?
we read through it.
Yeah,
we read.
yeah.
We would read through each script once a week at my apartment.
Yeah, but it's still 1 or 2 days of prep.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
not a lot.
Yeah.
But you know what would happen? Here's what would happen. We would go to her apartment to read. He would bring the best wine and food that you've ever tasted in your life.
No kidding.
Ever. If you ever want to know anything about food or wine, you must reach out to Guillaume because this guy is a genius.
So
okay?
that has a lot to do with your character too.
Well,
Well, a lot to do with me.
yeah.
So
No, but and then what would happen is that's where the chemistry started sparkling.
Yeah.
Because we trusted each other on set and off set. And we also trusted that we were all going to do the work that we needed to do to show up on set and make everything feel authentic and be
Very
real.
organic. It was very organic. I love it.
Yeah, it felt very organic.
It did.
Yeah.
So my next question would be about, do you expect a second season? Because there were a lot of things that were open, and I was like, oh, okay. I
This
thought it
is
was
what
done.
we expect.
This is what we expect.
We
Yes.
hope and pray.
we are waiting for that answer for a year and a half.
Here's what we think. Here's what we honestly think. We loved making the show so much, and we felt even in making the show that there's so much more story to tell.
Yeah, there is.
The characters have so much more of a journey to go. And we really feel like the audience is going to feel the same way. And just as organic as it was to make the show, it'll be an organic decision to go into season 2.
Well, I hope
think
that
so,
Canadians, stand up a lot with this series because it is
Yeah.
about the sticky, right?
Yeah.
But also when you see, the bills and then the maple syrup, it has a lot to do with the Canadian identity. And what I feel, at least on my edge, is like, I was so proud in a kind of way, because you're portraying the real Canada that I know.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's not actually what we see on TV.
That's right.
So I wanted to ask you also, what was the best part of doing this show?
I mean, can I just piggyback off of what you said?
Yeah, for sure.
What I love about that, look, for many, many years, particularly when the streamers started, we would see, shows out of England or shows out of France or shows out of Europe that really establish whatever country it is as a global voice, a voice that we all want to hear, but it's from a specific place.
Yeah.
And for too long, Canada has been a place that has been used to pretend to be other places. Canadian actors have been used to pretend to be other people.
Places also.
It's the first
Places
time.
and people.
Here's the thing: it's finally Canada as a global place, as a cultural identity, as something that we haven't seen. This underbelly of Quebec, this real place with real people, and I think that's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see this world in Canada. And like I say, I mean, I've shot in Canada for New York many times.
That's right.
And I've shot in lots of different provinces in Canada. But this was a unique experience. It was a joyous experience. And how could you end with the way it ends and not go
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
go at least
Too many questions.
Sorry.
Te traje otro guardia de seguridad.
¿Y si solo lo lesionamos? 1 o 2 golpes, solo le rompemos unos huesos.
Eso suena mejor. Sí, eso sí me gusta.
What do you think helped you get into this character? A part of you both are Canadian, and you have a strong sense of what is Canada. But those three, if you could help.
I was very cold for a lot of it. Very, 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 very. My character wasn't prepared to be in the north for that long, and I had, little Italian shoes,
Leather shoes in the snow.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's right. Yeah.
very cold and uncomfortable. I also didn't expect it to be as physically taxing a job. On paper, it didn't seem like there was that much literal heavy lifting, but there was a lot of heavy lifting.
There was.
Yeah. It was a very, very physically demanding job.
Teníamos un plan.
Improvise.
¡Policía! Nunca olvides tu navaja suiza.
¡Fuera abajo!
Well, I really hope you have a second season. I really enjoyed the show.
We do too.
And merci for
Plaisir.
all your time.
Merci.
I really appreciate it. And I really hope people get to see this part of Canada.
Me too. Just watch on December 6th.
Yeah, December 6th, baby.
Yeah, is there something you want to say to estos combo fans?
Yes.
México, te estamos escuchando.
Okay, we got this. December 6th never looked so good. 6 episodes, under half hour an episode. It's like opening a perfect bag of chips and enjoying.
And you
promo,
say
Chris,
it in French.
Yeah, go.
Sticky sort le 6 décembre sur Prime Video. Alors tout le monde, regardez-nous. Vous allez avoir un vrai Québécois vibe.
Ya saben que aquí estuvimos con Margot, Guillaume, and Chris of La Dulce Estafa.